Hey guys, you just let us know that the Assassin's Creed Valhalla trailer has just dropped. So let's do a trailer reaction together. It looks like they got 2 videos, a cinematic world premiere and a developer commentary. Let's start cinematic world premiere. Ready? Together. 3, a 2, a 1, go. Valhalla.
They are heartless.
What? Who are?
Those kids.
Oh my God, they've got axes, Joe. Oh, the Northern Lights. Love the Northern Lights. I actually got to see that in person when we went to Sweden. Oh my God, that looks like the actual Vikings dude. What's his name?
Vikings, yeah.
Yep. Okay, this is gonna be a cinematic trailer, but hey, we ain't got no gameplay here, but we'll see what kind of flavor they're going for. Ooh.
And kill blindly.
Well, that's nice of them. While the guy talking, the medieval dude,
Scar the lands of England.
the
Lands
Christians
they will never defend.
are saying they're
Never
monsters. But quite clearly,
Time
the
has
Vikings
come
have never
to
raped or
speak
killed
to them
innocent people.
in
Never.
a language they will understand.
Whoa, these
Whoa.
guys are evil as fuck.
Ooh, he's evil.
He can handle fire. Oh. 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 Oh, I'm getting ready for battle up in here. I never liked fog in video games, you know? Kind of obscure shit. God, that looks exactly like
cover.
the actor. That hurts. Dragging their friends. They have small ass shields, circular shields. Ooh.
Damn. Oh,
Well, he did.
surrender.
Look at his fucking haircuts. These Europeans. No. Do we know that guy? I don't.
Yeah, it's, it's that guy.
It's that guy.
It's a big one.
Guy who was playing with the kids.
No. Uh-oh. 4.
Do it.
What's going on?
They're sending the big in after him.
Well, it does look badass. I would rather play as the Vikings, at least in this situation. Who the fuck? Oh, I forgot this was an Assassin's Creed game for a second.
Odin is with us!
What? Odin is with
Oh,
it?
you did.
What does this dude look like, a Roman? Ooh, that hurt.
Not him.
Ah, shit, you gotta get in between the armor pieces, bro. Oh, you're fucked.
Let's roll around.
Odin is not with you. Aha!
Where is that
Assassin. They're like, you thought we forgot this was an Assassin's Creed game.
Assassin's Creed
We
Valhalla
did. We pretty much
Reveal
forgot it was an
Holiday
Assassin's Creed game. What the fuck?
Well, I was really glad that there wasn't a single mention of the stupid-ass Animus because I hate that part of these games so
Oh,
much.
God, me
I just
too.
want a really good Viking game with,
Yeah. Gold
everything that
edition
was just there. I
steel
want
box.
that.
Yeah,
and
that looked great.
breaks
But
in the action to go
trailer.
like, oh, you're
Sure.
actually a 17-year-old that plugged into a machine that doesn't make any goddamn sense.
No.
It's like, I don't
Well,
like that.
this was a cinematic trailer, y'all. So let's open up and see if they've got anything else. Now, they did this big old long live stream where they revealed an image and kind of teased people right here with a Viking stuff. So you get a Viking ship, perhaps. Let's go ahead and jump into the developer commentary because that was just a cinematic trailer and there was really not that much for us to go through. So we're going to go ahead and watch this and give you our impressions.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the trailer breakdown for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, if you haven't already watched the CGI trailer that just dropped today,
So it looks like they are kind of doing a quarantine type of thing where, you know, we may not be getting a big E3. We may not be getting these conventions. It brings us all together to check out new games. But I love this idea that it's like, hey, okay, we're gonna expand on what you just saw. And hopefully we will see some
go
gameplay.
through this trailer here and sort of break down some parts, pause and play.
Oh.
And
No, it is
hopefully
just-
show
they're
us
just
a
doing
little bit
exactly
more
what we
light on
just did.
things for us. So why don't we go ahead and start it?
No.
What's the other video that they just put out?
I need gameplay. It was just an audio description
So right off the
version
bat, I
of
do
it.
want to stop this here. And Ashraf, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the settlement we're seeing, because I know settlements play a big role in Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yes, here what we're seeing is it's a settlement in Norway, a Norwegian settlement. The idea of home and settling, it's very important to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. A big part of the
Okay, so we're
motivation
gonna
of
get
the
some
story and
small,
the journey
tiny
of
details
Eivor, our
here and
hero,
there, but no
is
gameplay
about
stuff
this
yet.
idea of home and having this thriving settlement. What we're seeing here again is in Norway. This is home in Norway.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, so let's keep going here, because I don't think they're staying in Norway for long. So, Darby, we see this giant statue here. Who is this exactly?
This is a statue of Odin, one of the many gods in the Norse pantheon. It was pretty common before big events, before battle, before feasts, for the Norse to give offerings to the gods, sacrifices, in exchange for favors. This was not a religion that had where there was like an interventionist aspect where the gods were always watching over you, protecting you. They were a little bit more like humans. You had to do something for them and they would do something for you. So this is what we're seeing here is kind of a something's about to happen and they're sort of going and asking for favors.
Godless barbarians.
I'm gonna
With
skip ahead
assassins.
as if we
No,
and then I'll
Eivor
go
doesn't
through these
necessarily
things that
know
we
what that means.
talked.
But there is some kind of common ground that they have, and this is something that these are people that Eivor will work with.
Eivor is the guy.
And at
Or
some
girl.
point, Eivor does
girl, right.
receive a hidden blade. So that's something that happens in the journey quite early on. Again, we don't want to get into any spoiler territory or explain why the connection is there. But it is something that's very
Okay,
significant
guys,
and important.
we've watched it, and we want to go ahead and give you our breakdown of some of the individual elements within there. Also, Game Informer did a good breakdown of all the different things that are revealed. So obviously, you're going to be playing as Eivor. This guy right here. You could choose to be either male or female, like in previous, Assassin's Creed. Customization options are going to allow us to choose his hair, his clothing, war paint, and more. Pretty much, I'm going to make him like this. I want him to look exactly like the guy in Vikings, obviously.
Okay.
So the game takes place in Norway and in England, obviously. England is going to have 3 major cities to visit: London, Winchester, and Jorvik. You can dual wield any combination of weapons, so that's going to be fun. Every piece of gear is unique, supposedly. How they do that, I don't really know. It's probably the gear system.
RNG.
Everything has different RNG loot drops in this new Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm going to go ahead and, skip around here so that we can see some of this. England, like I said, gear can be upgraded and customized. You can use the same equipment from the beginning to the end if you want to, which is always nice because I grow attached to some gear, and I always hated how in Destiny and Destiny 2 you had to, focus more on the light ratings. Transmogrification in RPGs or MMORPGs was something that I enjoyed. So I guess they're going to have something like that. What else, Alex?
So combat is something that I'm really excited about, and they said that it's going to be really brutal. I think they said, crunchy?
I like
so
crunchy.
brutal combat is something that I'm really looking for in a Vikings game because as Assassin's Creed has kind of gone on, I do like exploring the city and going around, but if the combat's not satisfying, then what's the point of setting up the story?
Mm-hmm.
They put extra effort towards enemy variety, which is really good. You'll have a skill tree to kind of develop your character, kind of choose the direction that you want to go into, which is also really exciting because I like being able to customize my character. Multiple playthroughs become available when you do things like that.
You can make your own posse. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Well, so you're going to have a long ship, and you're going to be able to go out on raids. That's my favorite part. I don't know if y'all know, one of my favorites is Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Yeah. You're not going to have the cannon fire and stuff like that since the Viking ships were not that elaborate. But at least we do get a little bit of that, and we get the mechanics of raiding and taking over territory and stuff. Obviously, when we have a boat, you're going to have a crew. You're going to have warriors that you can customize as we've seen in Odyssey and some of these other things.
The Golden Warriors.
Yeah. What? You talking Warhammer 40K or you don't know? Okay, anyway. So assaults.
Golden Girls.
So they said there's going to be a bunch of big set piece moments. Obviously, here in the trailer, they just got done showing you one. Large fortifications, stuff like that. The conflict between the Vikings and the Europeans. And Joe?
You could actually build your settlement to serve as your base. So you could really customize that. I'm looking forward to that. You guys can visit, but I'm going to have to charge you guys a fee.
Okay.
My settlement is going to be the best.
We'll bring OJ some tribute.
Yeah.
We'll see if they partner up with Totino's again. Huh?
Yeah. So I'm
Some cool
interested
shit.
in this little segment here where he basically, because we know when the Vikings get in there, some Vikings went into battle on drugs and
Yes.
psychedelic things to enhance their abilities, especially the berserkers. But you see here he's sparing women and children. I'm wondering if that's going to be a choice within the game. Can I just go full on brutal and be who they say I am?
I'm gonna say no.
The Christians and the people from England, or can I be nice? What would y'all do if you had the choice?
Play both.
I'm going to rape and
Just-
pillage.
I'm sorry. Before you get to the battle, you're gonna save and then kill everybody and
I
go.
was
I'm
like,
gonna
man.
load because I don't have the guts to keep
God,
that in
I
my
really
save
felt
file.
bad for killing that kid. Let me redo that again.
Yeah. So one of the things that I wanted to know is, in Odyssey and some of the later Assassin's Creed games, they were starting to get into some mythological stuff. I mean, he did mention Odin there.
Yeah.
So there's supposed to be hidden ones and an order of the ancients, which obviously are the assassins versus Templars. But I'm just curious whether they're going to amp up the mythological creatures and elements and Odin and Loki and stuff, and that would be super awesome for me. And as far as I can tell, I can't really see them talking about that or them addressing it, but I want it. They are doing gods and monsters, which I think is something similar to Assassin's Creed, but just with the mystical stuff. But I still want to see it here, like some side quests or going off to one part of the map and finding something really fucking hidden and awesome. It would just be great. Some fae in the forest, some beautiful fae that she's entices you with gifts and
What kind
maybe
of game are you talking about?
well, tricks. This is a fascinating, interesting story, little things. But I don't know if it'll happen if they stay more historical. And then finally, like I said, I hope that this story, it stays away from the Abstergo shit and the futuristic shit. I just
it is continuing. They did say that
fucking-
Layla's story is
Yeah.
continuing, which is it's great because you play this game, you're really into the action, into the world, and you get sucked back into you're on a cot somewhere, and it's like,
Yeah.
hey, this uninteresting part of the story that doesn't make any sense at
No,
all.
don't pull me out. Come on.
I know. Well, so and then finally they said it's not just Ubisoft's normal studio. 12 other studios are doing this development along with an external partner called Fairsoft. I don't know, how that's going to affect things, but basically it's cross-platform coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X alongside the current platforms. We'll probably get it on PC, and then if you didn't know, it comes out. They showed it off here towards the end. Holiday 2020. So, in conclusion, are you guys excited or
The
not
cinematic trailer
excited?
does look good. It's
Yeah.
not what we wanted.
Right. I was like, it's gonna be Vikings next, and it's kind of boring to think about because I've done that already. I've done it many times in
Yeah.
a lot of different games.
And God of
With
War
the
was
Odyssey
amazing.
system, with that, sort of going from Greek to Vikings, it's a natural progression. it's just not very exciting. But after I saw the trailer and I saw, okay, you know, building settlements, doing raids, you have your
Let me see some
longboat.
gameplay first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you play up the mythology, maybe those mystical elements, you can catch me. But if it's pretty standard stuff and you increase the grind and the microtransactions and all that other bullshit, that's where you're going to lose me. And it's just going to turn into just another generic thing. So am I excited for it? Not really. I don't think I can put this in like my top 5 games that I'm really excited for in 2020. I will play it. I'll say I'm looking forward to it, but it doesn't really hit my top games. What do you guys think?
I'm the same way. Like I said, not what I wanted, but
What did you want? We wanted.
I wanted some. Well, the samurai stuff is gonna get taken care of. I wanted caveman and dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. We wanted
Let's take
that
it
shit.
way back.
Let's go fucking crazy. Let's do something that you ain't never seen before. Let's fucking blood dragon this shit.
I
That's
want to
what
see
I
some
was hoping
gameplay.
for.
I'm not too excited right now, honestly, because this is a great trailer, but
Yeah.
I'll wait.
I think
Alex.
it's a big year for Ubisoft. They've got so many delays from last year. Like, I'm hoping that they spent this extra time on all of their games to kind of work out, and hopefully they learn from some of the problems like the other games. Like,
Yep.
if side quests are no longer side quests but mandatory, otherwise you have to pay them $6 to for an XP boost because you can't progress. So if all that other crap is out and they focus on the main story of actually letting us get to know this character,
Yeah.
and not so many flashbacks or I guess flash forwards to when you're using, blood
You
magic to
unplug
access
or
history
something.
books in your DNA, which doesn't make any goddamn sense. Then it could be cool.
magic.
But I mean, like, I love Vikings. I mean, this
Yeah,
just
yeah.
I want
I could get into
this
it.
This is the right time of year
Yeah.
where if I start a batch of mead right now, we'll
Yeah.
have mead ready when this comes out.
Damn, it
I'm
takes
gonna-
that long for me.
Oh, it's like you
Shit.
want to let it sit for a real long time.
Yeah.
And then so I can me and Ray can
And
play.
we could
do
go and
13th
rewatch the
Warrior,
Viking
We can
series.
do all the cool
Yeah.
stuff and then
Get into it.
Valhalla at your boy. Let's do it.
Yeah. All right, guys. So that's our opinion on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Are you excited? Are you happy with the era that they've chosen here for the next Assassin's Creed? Let us know in the comments below. And I know the game isn't even out yet, but I would like to speculate on what you think the next one will be. Do you think it'll be Japan? Do you think it'll be dinosaurs?
Lumberjacks.
Prehistoric like me and Joe want?
never gonna happen.
T-Rexes, motherfucking Stegosauruses. All right.
I'll
Well,
buy
anyways,
2
guys,
copies.
put your comments down below, and we're looking forward to seeing what this game is all about. We'll bring you a review for it, obviously, when it comes out. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.